Hi Aquarius, welcome. This video is for Aquarius all placements. If you find yourself here, there is a message for you. Also, there is a gift that we're going to be giving away, and we will let you know at the end of the reading what the gift or gifts are, okay? So let's just ground in. White light coming into the reading. So how we're going to do this is I will go through the vision that we channeled. It came through on 6/13/2023, so that date might mean something to you. And when we did it first, we were drawing the car and the wheels and things like that, and we'll explain all this to you. And then throughout that time, the wisteria tree came to us, okay? The wisteria tree and the flower. And so we completed the rest of the vision actually today, this morning, 6/20/2023, okay? So it was actually 7 days for us to get the download and to process it and for the information to come through. So I also feel that whatever the messages are that come through for you guys are also going to be like a 7-day process of rebirth, okay? Regeneration, restoration. And the energy of like quiet retreat keeps coming up as well, okay? Time of reflection. And so the new moon has just passed. The summer solstice is like right here, depending on where you are in the world. Just gathering my thoughts, allowing the energies to come in. Okay, so here are the wheels, and there's 4 wheels, right? They kind of look like luggage, like, okay, so representative of travel, you moving forward. And when I was drawing this, I felt like it was supposed to be like a chariot. So your higher self here is leading the chariot, right? And the breath of spirit is basically pushing the chariot forward into this new beginning, okay? And inside of it, then it's funny because it kind of drew it like a beetle. So I don't know if you guys have a beetle or if you play the punch buggy game a lot. But it's also representative too of you being able, like, it's also a half moon, so it's representative of you being able to see the unseen and having the power to see the truth, to release illusions and delusions, right, that keep you acting in fear instead of faith. So the whole process is I change all of my fears into faith, right? And so inside, and we're going to call it chariot, inside the chariot are flowers, and you are represented by these flowers. You're coming into this bloom, a season of bloom, an era of bloom, right? Where you go from the seed, where you're deeply rooted, and then the seed grows, and then the flower starts to bloom, and then the flower blooms, right? So you heading into good fortune is mine by default, a season of good luck, a season of blessings. But this requires you to surrender. You're not driving. You're resting, you're restoring, you're relaxing, you're rejuvenating. You're also reflecting because there's a bit of the sun that's coming through, right? And you're also reflecting in a place of clear vision and clarity. And this is represented by the blue sky. So also what's happening is your solar plexus is also getting purified out by the energy of the sun. Divine masculine coming fully online to support and protect you and provide a deeper sense of stability and security for you from within, okay? So the number 4 also represents that stability, represents a new contract, represents 1111, wishes fulfilled, represents happiness, within and within your relationships. And you being excited for a new beginning, even though you can't see what's coming. You walking through this portal, fully surrendered, ready for the ride. There's also this keyhole. And so I'm seeing that. Hold on. I'm seeing that this keyhole, it's definitely like Pisces energy, right? But it's this it's another energy of your emotions also getting purified, emotional attachments being released as well. And that's also providing a way for the sun to come through. Okay, so right now some of you guys might be working on your crown chakra and just releasing attachments, allowing yourself to receive the sun to come fully through and open you up, which may cause tower moments. Okay, and these tower moments are only to awaken you, to activate you, and to help you release limiting beliefs. And then we have the Eye of Spirit that is here, which also kind of, when we finish it, looks like it's a fish as well. Okay, so a lot of third eye activation as well coming in. And the way Spirit had explained this to me is that the violet flame is helping to clear the third eye as well. And so your spiritual sight is growing, right? So represented by the light color, the violet flame coming forward, but then also the darker purple coming in, where your spiritual sight, your psychic senses, your intuition is getting stronger. Okay, and you're allowing yourself to see through the eye of God. So this is represented by this blue teal color here on the outside, and seeing, being protected, seeing through the veil, but also seeing through the eyes of love, seeing through the eyes of clarity, the eyes of truth. Also concentration and focus increasing as you focus on the bloom, right? Blooming from within rather than from without. And so below we have the green grass that is growing. It's abundant, opening up your heart space as well, giving you energy. So you're getting energy from above and below. There's flowers that are starting to grow here, but what's happening is they kind of stop. And this is because there's going to be this wind that comes in that blows even more seeds here, allowing you to seed in greater abundance. And these are being described to me as new beliefs. So when you're manifesting, there's an activity where you list the things that are holding you back. You list the limiting beliefs that you have, like, I'm not enough. I don't feel worthy. I don't feel deserving of receiving. I'm scared of being manipulated. I can't let go of the past. And then you remix those and you change those into empowering beliefs, into new beliefs, so that you can neutralize the fear, neutralize the doubt, the disbelief, and turn it into confidence, trust, faith, and unconditional love for yourself and all those around you. So that's also what this journey is going to be helping you to do. All right, helping you to release your biggest blocks that are holding you back and lowering your vibration, that make you not a match for that which you wish to experience. Okay. And that's interesting, because usually I say for which you wish to receive, but Spirit stopped me and he said, experience. What do you want to experience? You know, it's this energy of, if you could dream anything, have anything, be anything, what would that experience feel like? So this is also you mastering the law of assumption. And the feeling is the secret, and practicing that rather than practicing what you don't have, or I'm not this, I don't have this, I'm not this, I don't have this, and mastering I have, I am. Okay. Also, this coming into alignment. So Spirit is breathing new life into you, restoring your life, bringing us to Psalms 23. He lead me by still waters, and he restoreth my soul, right? There's different versions, but that's what just came out. And then we have the Wisteria tree that's here. And if you can look that up if you're not familiar with what it looks like. But basically, the wisteria tree, it's known for this cascading, all right, tree where the tree branches cascade down, and then the flowers kind of come down. And all the flowers, they look like bunches of grapes, right? And they bloom in different colors as well. And so if you have rows of wisteria trees on both sides of you, it creates a tunnel for you where you're going through this new age of enlightenment. Okay, taking time to breathe. Okay, so some of the symbolism of the wisteria tree, and they're all down into the roots, going up into the core of the tree, the trunk of the tree, and then they're flowing out, and they're kind of being sprinkled onto you as well as nourishment. Okay, and this is also some of the things, either the blessings that are coming into you, the wishes that are coming into you, the increased abundance or prosperity that's coming into you, or strength, the grace that is being bestowed upon you. All right, and so it's blooming, releasing burdens, friendship, peace, fertility, royalty, playfulness, risk-taking. I hear they're mowing again. Forgive me if you hear that, okay? I'm waiting for it to pass. So that's another thing. Sometimes when a storm comes, a tower moment comes, all you can do is release the negative energy, release the ties to the drama, and just let it be what it is, and allow the answer, the solution, to rise up to you. So that's also why the quiet retreat will be needed, so that you really just kind of either like walking in nature, taking a drive where you're not listening to anything, you're just kind of you're just waiting to receive, right? Or sitting in your bedroom waiting to receive, sitting in the bath waiting to receive, and knowing that the moment will pass, the solution will come to you. Or it's just arranging so that you can raise your vibration, allowing the solution to appear for you, right? You not know the weapons that I have. So also coming in, creative energy, expansion, beauty, purity, the spiraling of unfolding consciousness, success, wisdom, longevity, rebirth, new beginnings, new life, enlightenment, mental power, overcoming obstacles, love, unity, support, wealth, good luck, invigorate, and youthful. Okay, so these are the things that are growing inside of you, that you're blooming at this time. Okay, there's one, I can't read my handwriting. Oh, devotion, that's what it is. Yes, and spiritual devotion. So when you're working on wanting to have more peace, wanting to have more clarity, wanting to have more harmony, wanting to have wishes fulfilled, and these things, the masters of the science of truth, they always say, and healers, they always say, work on your energy first. Rather than trying to do, work on your energy first. Get your energy clear, get your energy balanced, get your energy into alignment. What comes up is, I am the resurrection and the life in all thoughts and feelings, right? Work on the energy, and that is you watering, you preparing to bloom, you preparing yourself to receive, you raising your vibration, okay? All right, so we're going to go into the messages, and as we go to the messages, we'll get more, okay? So we're going to get a message from the top of the wisteria tree where the flowers are blooming. What is the message from the top of the tree, from the flower of the wisteria flower? What is the message for Aquarius, please? Divine harmony is me, peace is me. And what came out is illumination and make a wish. Oh, I love it. And it's 12. Okay, so this is this energy of I surrender all. I surrender all. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. Look at that, with the wishes coming through. And there goes Spirit blowing your wishes out into the wind, right? For them to manifest. And the fairies coming in to help those carrying your wishes, you know, to the places where they need to be planted so that you can receive your wishes fulfilled, of abundance and harmony, clarity, happiness, and joy. And then we have illumination, where in here, there's a bunch of illumination, right? There's the sun coming out, illuminating you to the truth around you, helping you to take accountability for your choices, your actions, all right, that have been created in the past that you may be experiencing in your reality right now. But again, the wisteria trees is one of the known things of the flower is releasing burdens. And it's this energy of, I surrender all, I release all burdens to you, all worries, all cares to the Christ within, and I am set free. I am liberated. I live fully in the depth of my heart. I travel through the seas of darkness, and I become the light, and I see through it because I see from within, right? Very powerful and beautiful story. There's also, I see a tattoo. That's the second time that I've seen a butterfly tattoo on the back. One was we were watching Next in Fashion, and it was, she was building 2 dresses. It was like a transformation, and it was devil to angel, and her model actually had a butterfly tattoo on their back, which was like so beautiful to bring her concept alive. So it's this energy of really releasing the burdens and allowing yourself to go through the time of transformation. All right, it's this energy of the moth goes to the flame, but the moth becomes the flame. Okay, the moth becomes the flame, allowing yourself to really release all of the burdens that you have been carrying, to lay them down at the feet. So there goes the resurrection and the life, the rebirth. Okay, I feel like she's also flying on a butterfly as well. So that's this energy of 3s coming through. You also might have a butterfly tattoo on your back too. Okay, you becoming, and she has butterfly wings. It looks like they're wrapped around her as a dress, a kaleidoscope, right? Which is so interesting because the kaleidoscope is also used to describe when you're going through this tunnel. I believe it's in Japan where they have, I think it's Japan, it's either Japan or Korea, where they actually have a wisteria garden, and people travel from all over the world to go through this tunnel of this beauty, of this inspiration. So this also is telling me about completion, world travel, all right, and you being able to seed in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, so that you can take these beautiful trips, all right, where your heart and your soul is leading you to, all right, for greater inspiration, for greater connection to yourself, right? So a lot of times we spend our whole lives trying to create connections outside, you know, looking for acceptance or validation or approval. But when you consciously decide to create your reality, one of the conscious decisions that you make is for you to not look outside of yourself for the answer, but to look inside. Okay. And so the full moon is also here with illumination coming through, helping you to gather the strength that's needed to show yourself compassion and forgiveness, so that you can release everything that's been holding you back, holding you down, all right, stopping you from growing. And what's also coming through is the wisteria tree is very strong, and So what will happen is it will still grow these long trees, and there'll be trees where the flowers just aren't blooming, all right, branches that are not blooming. And the gardeners of the wisteria tree, they cut those branches, okay, because the flowers are not blooming. So this is also surrender, right? So what branches do you need to cut because they're not blooming? There's no bloom. It's kind of dead weight, and it's holding other things back from fully growing, right? There's nutrients growing into those branches. They're not blooming. So it's time to cut it off. Even if you saw the seed start to grow, but the flower hasn't bloomed, now would be the time to release it. Okay? And a lot of this, because we're looking at a higher perspective, excuse me, it really is limiting beliefs, okay? And those limiting beliefs will lead you to cut things like insecurities. And those insecurities that you cut, and you having more security within the self, may lead you to cut other things, like relationships, people, attachments to substances, attachments to, finding approval outside of you, validation outside of you, knowledge outside of you, these kinds of things. Also, things that just aren't serving you. They're not helping you to grow. They're actually holding you back. They're weighing you down. Okay? Ido batina. Okay. Spirit says just put him here. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I have a feeling. So we're going to move this out the way. Okay. Now we're going to get from the trunk of the tree. It's really not really the trunk. It's this part of the tree that wants to speak. So I guess you could say it's a trunk. What is the messages from the tree? The trunk of the tree, the bark of the tree. Because remember, this also is representing this longevity. And the wisteria tree, it grows so tall in the air, right? This longevity of whatever it is that you're seeding, it's going to be here for a long time. A lot of you guys seeding in your legacy, to where the things that you share will be here not only for this lifetime, but generations to come. Okay. Excuse me again. Big throat clearing, okay? That's releasing lies, also lies that you've told to yourself, lies that you've told to others, and this is from the lifetime. So this is like allowing yourself to be honest and saying, you know what, yeah, I wasn't honest in this situation. I forgive myself and I release it, and that transmutes the karma, and it releases you from holding on to the burden of guilt or shame, okay? And also, Spirit says it releases the inferiority complex, okay, where you stay in a victim mentality. And yes, some of us and some of you guys have lived in fear like your entire life, because you've always lived in that moment of fight, freeze, right? And so it's practicing calmness, practicing peace, practicing compassion and forgiveness, practicing harmony from within that allows you to release yourself from this cycle of insanity, right? The cycle of repeating the same things, whether it has to do with the same relationship or the same financial situation, or something. I'm getting like the self-love, like self-confidence and self-value, you know? Ishama. Okay. Yeah, 16, relationship. Oh, this is powerful. I just want to bring it up so you can really see the detailing. So there's a book, and it actually looks like it has music on it. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but there's music on the book. And when there's two, it looks like two children, one a little bit older and one a little bit younger, or it could be representative of a mother and a child as well. You know, my father and I are one. And you're opening up this book of life, and you're seeing everything that you've seeded inside of it. And there's a duel happening with Two of Swords coming in. There's you know, knights in it, there's maidens in it, and then there's like a town, it's this big castle. There's also these dragons, there's magician energy, there's a parrot, your ancestors are here. Also there's a witch down here representing more magician wizard energy. There's also lots of dinosaurs, all right, coming in, and we talked about that a little bit, dinosaurs coming in. Yeah. There's also this inner thing. I'm getting like Hansel and Gretel energy, but like a small girl child who's happy. There's a child that's riding on the back of, oh, okay, bare necessities, riding on the back of a bear, okay? And all this like light. It's giving me Fern Gully energy, like, you know? And it also feels like this is a quiet retreat in itself. And it's like, go inside your heart and allow yourself to dream. And what's that dream? You know, what is that true dream? A lot of times when we're having tower moments or things aren't going the way that we want them to go, it's because we're not living out our heart's desires. And a lot of times it may be covered up by your fear of wanting to really allow yourself to go there. If you had your biggest dream, what would that be? And sometimes it only comes out when you're playing, when you're being imaginative, right? That inner child comes out to play, and the light is shown on what it is that you truly want to create. And then also the light is shown on truly who you are and the universe that lives inside of you, right? And then your ability to create that universe outside of you, you know, to compose it, for it to come out of the book and come into reality. So like Night at the Museum is coming in. What's the other one? Jumanji is coming in. These kinds of things. But you really being able to create something, the energy of Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, like all of the imaginaries is what Spirit is saying, where they are able to go inside for the dream and awaken it and then manifest it out into reality. So this does take time of you developing a relationship with yourself so that you can truly trust your intuition to guide you forward, okay? And that's where the strength comes in. That's where this love and unity and support comes in. That's where the strength for overcoming obstacles comes in. That's where you find your true wealth. When you find your treasure, you find your heart, right? And I think, who said this? I can't remember who said that, but okay, that's where your mental power comes through as well, because you're releasing that third eye and you're allowing it to have sunlight, right? Allowing it to be cleared of all the veils, the illusions, delusions, and allowing your truth to really come through, and for you to envision that out, to send that out to reality, for it to be seated. So, right? Enlightenment. There we go. Yeah, so beautiful, actually. It's really beautiful. So what also is coming through is eating salt, drinking salt, washing with salt, having salt underneath your tongue. Salt removes negative energy, okay? That's what's coming through as well to help clear the throat chakra. Also, the seed mantra Ha, or you can sing Ham, okay, also clears the throat chakra. And also He, H-E-E, clears the throat chakra. And what happens is you can release the attachment on the back of that throat. That's like the bottom of your skull to the bottom of your spine that reaches to your shoulders, okay, and going down a little bit more. That will help release all that energy in there to open you up to receive and allow your heart energy to spew up to further clear that third eye, that pineal gland, the pituitary hippocampus, and open up that crown. All right, so you can also receive divine inspiration. So Four of Pentacles energy coming in. Four of Pentacles, which is so beautiful with the four wheels here, represents the pinnacle on the top of his head is divine inspiration coming down, and it's coming into the pinnacle that he's holding on his heart, for you to manifest that divine inspiration coming into your heart, all right, for you to come into that expression. And then the pinnacles at the bottom of their feet is you grounding in that divine inspiration, all right, and allowing it to be expressed so that you can share that inspiration with others, you know, for the highest and greatest good of all, to bring divine healing to the world, you know, in whatever way that it's coming in for you, okay? This is my cat. She got to my notebook and started to go nuts. So the root of the tree wants to speak. All right. Don't be afraid to start again. Don't be afraid to start from zero, to start from scratch, to reimagine something. All right. So, Thomas Edison, right? And with the light bulb and all of this energy coming through, and it's like, how many times did he have to do the experiment again before he created the light? Okay. So this is also telling me, don't give up on your dreams right before your manifestation is fulfilled. Releasing all the frustration. So that's also a burden to be released. Yeah, Lily. Okay. And Lily's significant of death and rebirth. Also with 30 coming in. The 30 for me is speaking manifestation. It's speaking, there goes the 3, right? 3 is the number of creativity, manifestation, the Empress, receiving, ascendant masters, collaboration. It's also the energy of the Trinity, which is also shown in the wheels, the pink triangles and the wheels, all through the wheels, is that stability, but it's you combining with spirit, that unity, that collaboration, you allowing spirit to support you. God is the source of my supply, right? The universe supplies me abundantly, for my purpose, for my mission, for liberation, for comfort and joy is what's coming through. Yeah, you standing in your king energy. That's the king of, the king of spades coming out. Spades for me represent swords. I feel like there's another one from here. Yep. 18, the dog. And also, and this is also number 10. So you manifesting yourself, walking away from things that do not serve you. You manifesting yourself, allowing yourself to come into balance. Dogs represent balance, but they also, for me, represents wolf energy, and wolf energy is ascendant master energy. So you might have a dog around you that is serving as ascendant master for you. Like, for instance, we were in meditation one day, and our dog came into our meditation, and he had in his mouth a crystal, and the crystal happened to be the cherry blossom crystal. And I was like, okay, so you want me to work with this? And so that's what we did. Okay, so tap into the energy of your animals that are around you, whether it's a dog or if it's something else. This also might be energy of a friend. Okay, it also might be energy of an elder, all right, that is asking you to remember my lessons. All right, so that you can gain the wisdom from it. That's going to help you come into a greater balance. Okay, and that is bringing in that enlightenment. That is also helping you to bring in rebirth, also helping you to bring in success and longevity, and usher in this new beginning. In order for you to really fully be on board and to stay here, to stay in this car, to not open the door, to stay in this car, in this chariot of life, you have to feel safe and secure. And part of that is you balancing out your energy and grounding yourself and trusting your guides. Okay, coming into emotional resilience. Also, you increasing your mental power, okay, by the things that you consume, whether it be the nutrients or what you watch, or other people's energy as well, like not going into conversations that are about complaining and negative energy and this kind of thing, like not getting caught up in that kind of thing, right? Walking away, stopping the conversation. Oh, but I gotta go. It was nice to see you. Or, oh, you know what? I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. These kinds of things, so that you don't get wrapped up in their karma, okay? Yeah. So next, the wheels are going to speak to us. Okay, so the gift that we're going to be giving away, I'm being guided to say it now, is there is a link in the description, and the link is for self-love, reading. All right, we're giving away 17 readings, so the space is limited. All right, it's I believe you can schedule from now until July 8th. All right, so how it works is there's one reading a day. So if you want to go ahead and have that, all you have to do is book the reading. Click the link and book the reading. And it's, you know, it's first come, first serve. Once all of the bookings are up, then the giveaway is done. Okay, and they're pre-recorded readings, and we are going to be finding out how can you increase self-love for yourself so that you can stay in this chariot, stay balanced, okay? Stay in the presence, in the center of your heart. So, yay, luck. I've been seeing four-leaf clovers everywhere. So I seen on a car, and then we were bending down to touch the tree and to do our little squatting thing, and we looked down and we happened to be squatted in like a field of clovers. We've seen, and it's like every day we've been seeing clovers. Even today on our walk today, we saw the wings, we saw the cardinal fly up into the tree, and so it was very beautiful because we got to see the whole wingspan of the red cardinal go up into the tree. And then we looked, there's a four-leaf clover on the van. All right, so guys, despite what is happening to you, do not be dismayed. Know that luck is on your side. And if you have to reaffirm, I am so grateful, God, for all the luck that you're bringing into my life. Or I'm so grateful, universe, that you're bringing so much luck into my life. I am good luck. I attract good luck. All right, so helping you to release the limiting belief of everything I do, it just leads to more turmoil. I'm not lucky. I always have bad luck. I feel like there's a cloud that's just following me, and it's just like raining on me all the time, right? Shift the perspective. The cloud that's following you around is purifying out your light because it's preparing you to receive some kind of enlightenment, some kind of joy, some kind of luck. And it says, you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So I'm happy to receive. I'm excited for the opportunities that are coming my way. I am ready and prepared to take full advantage of those opportunities. I am awake to my good. Okay? Yes, I am awake to my good. Love it. Irosimita. All right. One more. Ito. Marriage. Oh wow, I love this because unity came in, love. Also the wisteria tree and flowers, they're known for romance and increasing harmony between two people. All right, so with the 20 coming out, energy of judgment, but there's kind of like sparks are going to fly, celebrations. You might be going to a wedding or be invited as a +1 to a wedding. Like somebody's going to a wedding and they're like, hey, will you come with me to this wedding? And it might be the spark at that wedding that like starts a brand new relationship for you and maybe your best friend, who now changes into your lover, you know, and that changes into, you know, that longevity. It turns into a marriage proposal, that kind of a thing. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Yeah. So you also might be attracting a friend, because also the wisteria tree symbolizes friendship as well. All right. Peace and fertility. Too. So with that fertility, okay, those of you who are already in relationship, all right, we're already letting you know if you're not ready for a child at this time, you know, do your protection. But remember that a child is a gift. It is not an accident. All right. And that's something that I had to accept within my own journey as well. Okay. Yeah. Shifting the perspective. Clarity and honesty. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about not hiding the truth from yourself. Therefore, you can fully be seen, all right, and be accepted and appreciated for who you are, not for the mask that you want people to see you as, okay? Yeah, very beautiful. So now we're going to get messages from inside of the car, which is like you, okay? You in this blooming state. This is a secret garden deck. I don't know if that is something for you, or if you need to watch the movie or read the book, or maybe it's your favorite book or favorite movie or whatever. Ventures. Okay, so it says surprise. All right, surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. All right, we also we've been seeing lots of mushrooms as well, and we looked down today, we've seen more mushrooms. So magic is all around you, okay? Yes, magic is all around you. Choose to see the beauty in yourself. Choose to see the magic in yourself. Choose to see your power as magical and be grateful for that. Also, use your words. You know, I bless all that I have. I bless all that is coming to me. I bless everything in my past, you know. Also, I'm feeling this energy of releasing burdens as well. Like, I release all burdens, and I release every man from blame. And what that does is you're giving out forgiveness, okay? And you're releasing yourself and others. No matter what the situation is, even if you are releasing people who have hurt or harmed you, whether it be consciously or subconsciously, purposely or by accident, okay? So that word accident has been coming up a lot. So maybe there's something that had to do with an accident that you really have to let go. You have to release the burden from it, okay? And if you're not sure what you're still holding on to from the accident, when you're in this quiet, reflective moment, you know, ask yourself to see, what is it that I need to let go of? Help me to let go of this, you know. Thank you for bringing grace to this situation, allowing me to completely detach from it and just give it to love, give it to light, let it go, okay? Very powerful. There's, I think his name is Moji, or Mojai. But he has, I think he's like known as like a spiritual like leader, but his whole thing is about teaching people how to empty, just to empty everything. It's to not hold on to anything, just to empty. And when you watch his videos, he's so, it's like mesmerizing, but he's so magical. He's so transcendent. Just listening to him is like super calming, and he walks you through what he calls the invitation. And the invitation is to let go, is to release, is to empty. And so he walks you through, and you know, by the end of you watching and listening and receiving the codes that he's emitting through the sound of his voice, right, through his energy, you're able to empty, okay? And so that might be something you might be interested in, you know, watching a few videos on that. Also, the Sedona method is another beautiful way to release. Also, EFT tapping, okay, is another beautiful way to help you release, all right, as well as alkalizing breath and just breath work, the Wim Hof method and other types of breath work, helping you to release stuck emotions, helping you to release your mind. Even listening to Beyonce, what is it? Can't break my soul. I think it's something like that. But she basically, in the song, she's like, release your mind, release your heart, release your job, or something like that. So even like songs like that have these auto suggestions in them to help you to let go and release. Also, Keisha Cole is coming through. Yeah. The song, I don't know what the name of it, but it's like love, something like that. I don't know. It's coming through, but it's something. So things that help you release, things that might help you cry, because also releasing the heart and the third eye, anything, okay, that kind of thing. So generosity, sow seeds of kindness, right? Every compliment that you give out to somebody, like a lot of times you want to say something to somebody but you don't because they're like a stranger or what have you, say it anyway, because every compliment that you give out to somebody is a compliment, one, that you're also giving to yourself, but it raises your vibration, all right, when you actually say the things that your heart wants to express. So it doesn't have to be in terms of a compliment, but it could be in terms of anything else that your heart wishes to express through you, all right? So sow those seeds of kindness. Also, just sending out blessings of unconditional love to all beings everywhere, sending out blessings of compassion, sending out blessings of happiness and joy to all beings everywhere is also a way for you to raise your vibration and to open up your heart to love and seeing that we're all one, right? Helps to get you in the receptive mode. So now we're going to hear from the sun. What messages do you have? Clarity and confidence, truth and trust, receptivity. It is safe for me to give. It is safe for me to receive. I'm hearing. Serenity and bliss are me. I'm hearing that. So the sun is definitely helping with the third eye as well, to help you to know that you're worthy and deserving of that beautiful energy. And gratitude, be grateful for all you have. So we're kind of just getting into that. And I forget which, it's a girl with the rose tattoo, that story, if you haven't watched the video. But basically, she helped to change her whole situation around by her gratitude, by seeing even the smallest things, you know, and just saying, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. So either speaking it into existence, and you just like noting when you're walking, when you're driving, when you're at home washing the dishes, just saying aloud, I'm grateful for the water running through, I'm grateful for the hot water, I'm grateful for the dish detergent, I'm grateful for my sink, I'm grateful, you know, getting it down, I'm grateful I have a window to look out of, I'm grateful for my curtains, you know, just bringing it down, because gratitude increases, okay? It also raises your vibration. And just saying, I'm grateful for all I have, and saying it often, especially when you might be, you feel yourself getting into the energy of loss, or not having, or worrying about how is it going to happen? Where is it going to come from? It's not here yet, Lord. What's going on? I'm grateful for all that I have. Reaffirming, I'm grateful for all that I have. And that is also going to strengthen your faith in the unseen, right? Faith is the evidence, right, of the unseen, right? So it's just increasing your faith, replacing fear with faith. Then we're going to hear from the Eye of Spirit. So again, there's this energy of beauty and creativity coming through. There was something that came up, and it was like, you know, get dressed anyway. You may be sitting in the house all day, get dressed anyway. You know, do your whole like routine, your wellness routine anyway, even though you may not be going anywhere. That kind of thing also increases your confidence, increases your self-esteem as well. You know, even if you're just, like I said, you're just going to be cleaning today. So what? Get dressed up. Or go to the mall, get dressed up. I'm only going to Walmart, get dressed. You know, these things that help to raise your confidence. Yes, this is something on the outside, but it's really you and the act, the experience of preparing yourself to be in your highest vibration, where you just feel confident and good about yourself. When you feel good about yourself, that energy, it magnetizes your heart and it sends it out, therefore making you a magnet for the things that you want rather than the things that you don't want, right? So it's all about boosting that vibration. So what else do you want to say? Journey by moonlight. So there is the moon again. Believe in magic. Oh, see? I believe in magic. I believe in magic. Magic is the unseen, you know? I believe in magic. And there's also, he's playing the flute here, so maybe listening to flute music might be something to help open up the crown, open up your heart. There's also, he's sitting on a mushroom. It's also nighttime, so nighttime might be the time also to listen to that high vibe music, right? The flute is coming through, also just water is coming through, listening to the wind, listening to raindrops, listening to the trees or the leaves rustle. These are all things just to calm you and to practice calmness, you know. This whole like Buddha energy is coming through very strongly, and it's that energy of compassion for self, right? And that kindness, right? Which came through over here, that generosity. So it's like, you have to also learn how to give to yourself, how to fill your cup up, right? And it's more than likely, it may look different from the things that you used to do because your vibration, your frequency is changing. You are growing, okay? And you are blooming. And that's a different thing. Like when the flower reaches its highest stem, right? It doesn't mean that the growth is over. It just means that now that energy, the focus is now on the actual petals to come out and to bloom, okay? So I see the lotus is blooming. So another like enlightenment. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. All right, so that's also confirmation of that. When you feel beautiful and you walk in beauty, you also notice the beauty that's around you. So this also might be another offer invitation for the I am gratefuls, to see the beauty within you. You know, I'm grateful for my heart. I'm grateful for my forgiving heart. I'm grateful for my happy heart. I'm grateful for my happy mind, my joyful mind. I'm grateful for my beautiful energy. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for my eyes. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for my fingernails. You know, I'm grateful for my lungs, and just send. And you can bless your physical body as well, removing any kind of dis-ease or inharmonious or any imbalance from within by just giving that gratitude to yourself, in yourself. And then also walking around blessing, people's mailboxes, blessing their cars. Anybody that you feel like, oh, I feel sorry for them, don't do that. Don't give them that energy. Just bless them. I bless them with love, or just give them a blessing. I bless you, and keep it moving. Don't give out that low vibrational, disempowering energy. Empower yourself by empowering everything that's around you. I'm grateful for the beautiful flower that showed me that not only is it red, but it has these beautiful pinks inside of it. Thank you. And just doing that, so taking a walk in nature and just looking at nature and saying, I'm grateful that I see the way the spiral is growing on that tree. So also the wisteria tree also is like a spiraling. So spiraling, unfolding of consciousness. So this is also this unbecoming, allowing yourself to just release what you thought you knew, and allow yourself to be Look, and there was my alarm. So we are going to end the reading. I have one more card and we're going to end the reading. Yeah, I'm grateful for this new day. I'm grateful for my new life. I'm grateful for my new mind. Transformation. There's the phoenix. There it is. All right. So here we go. A fresh new way of living emerges. Look at that. And we were just saying, I'm grateful for my new life. Okay? Allow yourself to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And there we go again, So also, again, that's coming up. It's just saying Psalms 23 or any kind of prayer or affirmation of prayer that raises your vibration often. You can use the 369 method. You can say it 15 times a day, or you don't have to do that. You don't have to count it all. You just say it. Bring that beautiful energy into your day, into your vibration, and then watch. Just watch. Spirit says, watch me work. Watch me work. All right, guys, thank you so very much. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I appreciate you so very much. Yes, it was my honor to bring the messages to you. Yes, yes, and yes. If you're feeling this, if it resonates with you, go ahead and put a yellow heart down into the comments. Yay. Yeah. And also, I love hearing about the confirmations of the reading and the synchronicities and things like that. So if you want to express yourself in the comments, go ahead. Also, your comments help to inspire others as well. Okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Thanks, guys. Namaste.